The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I'm your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my little video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you're following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a band, song, video, something you'd like me to check out, hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comments below. If you are going to hit me with a DM, no spamming, unless it's real spam, little cans, I'll take them. There's a mailing address down below. If you are going to leave it in the comments, become a Concurpa. Join the I Concur Army. It's easy. All you have to do is give the comments a cursory glance. If you see that your suggestion's already been made, all you have to do is below that comment, reply with I Concur. That'll help my old burnout resin-coated DJ brain put everything into a nice little organized list, put it into the handy dandy notebook. Also, twice a week, we are streaming live. Wednesdays, 11 a.m., Saturdays, 2 p.m. We are coming at you live from the east side of Music City. 2 hours of fun and frivolity. Another opportunity for you to figure out how to get me your suggestion, your comments, whatever. Look, man, I'm real easy to find. All right? It's not that hard. I mean, I don't have fake names or anything like that. So real easy to find. Before we get started in today's video, I do want to say thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and, of course, Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. And today's video is coming via the gift boxes I got this week. I got 2 of them from Rich and Kevin, 2 original Concurpas, or Rich is OG Concurpa. He's been with us. He might have been one of the first one of the first subscribers. Yeah, he's been around a while, Rich has. Well, he sent me a box of coffee and a really cool pick used by Empu. And as you can see behind me, I got some really cool swag from Kevin as well. So thank you, everybody, for your contributions to the Wild Side Hall of Fame, if you'll call it that. So, again, mailing address is down below. Thank you, everybody. So today's suggestion is coming. I couldn't believe I hadn't done a reaction to it yet. When it came up in the live chat, they said, hey, you got to check out Nemo from Wacken. And I'm like, I thought I did that. And, of course, luckily I have people that know how to do that. Somebody went through the videos and said, no, you didn't. So today we are checking out Nightwish Live Wacken 2018 and their track Nemo. Let's check it out. Loves Mike Oldfeld. Hit. I always say they're on cheat code.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are amazing. Our deepest respect for all of you who have been banging your heads in the sun all day, drinking beer hopefully all day, and still banging your head here with us so hard and so loud. Thank you. It is fantastic to rock with you. Again, however, you dreamers, be careful out there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I wanted to let that roll out, so, show a little respect there for it. So I say that's cheat code. I talk about them being cheat code all the time. Excuse me. So we'll do the Trinity here. It's 2018. I wrote Command and Control. There's, again, this ability Floor has to create this gift basket of power, right? This really kind of vocally wrapped in very light, very almost like it's the lace, man. It's this really thin cheesecloth almost wrapping her vocals do that bring you into this comfortable place where you're like, okay, cool, this sounds really cool. This is very melodic, very powerful. And then all of a sudden she'll kick in with that, now that I have you, let me batter you about the face with this really awesome tune. And it's really cool watching her grow into that commanding element of 80,000 people locked in, ready to go. Just absolutely ready to go. And her voice and her presence match each other enough to respect that control. But her vocals in the track, dude, going from the operatic to the melodic, and I got caught there. I really thought that Marco was doing harmony with her, and then I realized it was Troy's flute that I thought was a voice. Like, bro, that was well done, man. That had me. Because for the first time they did it, I thought Marco was doing the harmony. And he did do some harmony there for a little bit. But I thought it was continuing through this chorus. And I was like, okay, they're doing harmony. And then the second time they did it, I saw him walking around. I'm like, okay, that's Troy's flute creating that harmony. So that is a testament to what I've always said about Tuomas being this perfect baker of metal layer cakes. The right amount of things at the right place that create this overall texture that when it flows through that spectrum for me, everything has that nice little white light around it. Coming in with that Mike Oldfield Tubular Bells vibe that gives you this familiarity of, oh, I know that. And then you don't. But it's cool because Floor's vocals are able to adhere you to that familiarity. And what Kai was doing on the drums, especially towards the end, really the big engine that did in this track, just constantly driving through, even through the changes and even through the what did I call it? The interchange, the masterful interchanges that were occurring between all of the band members. What Kai was doing on the drums was keeping that moving forward along with Marco's bass. Just this constant, impending drive through the entire track. And then when Empu does his solo, again, I have mad respect for that cat. Really, since discovering Nightwish, I've started to elevate him in my own pantheon of being able to capture perfect tone. Like, for whatever the song requires, whatever the overall temperature of the song may be, whether it has the symphonic push, whether it has a psychedelic prog push, whether it has a straight thrash metal push, or if it's some really intricate, unique tone that Tuomas hears in his head. Empu is able to create that perfect match for it. So it sounds, what I'm trying to say is all of his stuff sounds natural to him, right? Like it's just I talk all the time about how you can hear guitar players and say that's who that is. Empu might be this guy that'll get you every time because he's able to create whatever tone is needed. And that's that's not he's just filling in American football. They call him a game manager. That's not what that is. That's not what that is at all. And I really hope that people understand the brilliance of a musician that's able to do that, and he does it so well. And when you hear him play the solo, no matter what the solo is, no matter what the requirement is, no matter what the riff is, what Empu does is what Stevie Ray Vaughan was really good with. What really good guitar players are really excellent about is creating an emotional connection between you and what they're playing. Because they're not singing, it's hard to convey an emotion through an instrument. It really is. He's able to make you feel what he's feeling through these notes that he's playing. And he does them so well, little cool little runs. And I mean, it's just, every time I see this guy play, man, I just get more and more impressed by his ability to just fit right in there, nail it, move on. And it's the one thing that I have mad respect about this band for always having is no matter who it is, they're going to come in, they're going to do exactly what they do perfectly, it's going to fit perfectly, and then they're going to fade away, in a sense, because they're always about the music first. They're always about the moment, and that is translated to that other part of that trinity where the audience is now emotionally connected. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's been a long time since I have seen the connection a fan base has with a band the way I see the fan base connection with Nightwish. And again, since 97? So there are people who have lived their whole lives with this band. And I'm not new to it now, but when I first started getting involved with them, that was the one thing I noticed that stood out, was that emotional connection. So in the ether of a live performance, you have this, it's the ether, and these energies are colliding. And you have these people on stage who just love what they do, and you can tell they love what they do. And when that comes out, it meets this, they just love being there and experiencing what they do. And that energy collides in the ether, and it creates its own instrument. It creates its own light. So the sound that they're putting out always has this more grand energy to it than a lot of bands that I've seen. So thank you very much. Another great cheat code performance by Nightwish, suggested by the live stream. Again, thank you, Rich. Thank you, Kevin, for all of the things that you donated to the Concurpa Hall of Fame. This is what we're going to call this over here, the Concurpa Hall of Fame. I have my Dutch bicycle, my Nightwish DVD, Imaginarium. I've got all my stuff up there. So thank you very much for welcoming me in to the Nightwish Army and being a part of something very special. So thank you very much for that. Keep those suggestions coming. I greatly appreciate them. Again, if you have a suggestion, hit me with a DM. Leave it in the comments. Become a Concurpa. Also, the live stream twice a week, Wednesdays at 11, Saturdays at 2. You don't have to be a subscriber, but it'd be super cool if you did. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wild Side.